All right, Sunday, we about to do a little traveling back in time when we was just repping out the 135 and curling the 70 on the preacher curls. Only thing different, we're not going to use the actual preacher curl bar. We're going to rest them on our quads. What that's going to do is going to force you to have to keep the form and the tension on the bicep instead of just resting it on the back of the pad. You know, there's nothing wrong with resting it on the back of the pad. It can handicap you. And what I mean by that, it can have you to where you depend on that pad. Like if anybody ever seen me in the gym hitting preacher curl, they know that I stand up doing them. I don't sit down because I try to put more of the tension on the front of the bicep than the actual resting it on the back of the pad. So we about to start off with this 135. Matter of fact, let's just do 155. Gonna rep out a few sets with the 155 and go from there. Let's see. Let me get some dabs. Dab time. You know it's Sunday. I got my flip-flops on. By the time my partner see this, it'll be too late. Now, today we having a surprise 60th birthday dinner for my partner, my right-hand man, the coldest father figure out there, Big Rick, Slick Rick, the motherfucking ruler himself. So he's 60, he don't look nothing like it. Let's just wish him a happy birthday. So by the time this will be up today, it'll be too late for him to know that. I've been dodging him and being real short with the phone conversation so I wouldn't blow the surprise. But I'm quite sure he kind of knows something going on because he's smart as a motherfucker. He's always 30 steps ahead. Some people be 10 steps. There's nothing wrong with that. But being 30 is a blessing. So let's go ahead, rock out with our cock out. You know what I'm saying? And remember, we sending birthday wishes to Big Rick. You know what I'm saying? His 60th birthday. He's 60, looks nothing like it whatsoever. I'm going to put his picture as the thumbnail so y'all can know and see exactly what I'm talking about when I say he don't look nothing like 60. So let's get to it. We repping out the 155 on an incline. And then we're going to do the curls. We're going straight into the curls. We're going to try to bang out as many sets as we possibly can. Trying to reach failure each set. And we just going to go from there. I know you guys probably like, Matt, you're not going to warm up, or you're not warming up because that's light to you. Well, the reason why I'm not warming up is, you're right, it is light to me right now. The first few sets is going to be light. So I'm looking at it as me just repping it out as my set plus warming up with it at the same time because we sticking to the same weight. So it don't make no sense just to warm up with the bar or with some 25s. Now, this will bring the peak up. As you can tell, my peak is coming in really well. By me not doing preachers for about 20 years, it delayed my peak from coming. I just had big arms with no peak, but since I've been incorporating the preacher curls into my arm routine, my peak has been developing and coming in really strong. I'm 2 years in focusing on preacher curls. So it's been taking me 2 years to get my peak. So regardless of what you're taking, what you're doing, if your body is not ready to develop, it's not going to develop, you know. So don't get caught up in thinking that steroids is this old miracle thing. It only give you 10 to 20% of an advantage, of an edge from what your strong point of genetics can produce. So a lot of people be thinking that if they jump on some form of enhancement, that they're going to be Superman or Iron Man. It don't work that way. It's thousands of people's in the gym that's on a ton of shit and looks like shit. And it's because they have shit genetics. It don't have nothing to do with their eating habits, because the majority of them that look like shit eats really good, eats really clean and all of that. It's just, you either have it or you don't. And if you don't be trying to create some crazy fucking wild genetically dream and trying to accomplish something, because you're going to be taking entirely too much shit, and that's when it becomes extremely harmful to your health. You know, I don't really like talking about steroids anymore on my channel, because I have kids that goes to my kids' school that tunes in and watch my videos. So I'm a role model now. And I feel like if I can bust Rich balls about that racist comment about him being a role model, I should be able to do my own. I should be able to bust my own balls. So I'm a role model now, whether I like it or not. So I got to be a whole lot more tasteful in the street when it comes to this content and things that I'm putting out there to the universe, because you never know who's watching. Whew. Yeah, I'm excited to go over to the UK. I'm excited to hit London, Germany, Birmingham, all of that, to actually be over there and hopefully get the opportunity to meet some of my longtime supporters that's been supporting this journey that I started on. And I wouldn't have been able to accomplish it without any of my supporters. Our subscribers are growing. You know, our brand is growing. Me as a individual is growing. I'm learning to just leave certain stuff alone. You know, I have nothing to prove. I stopped having something to prove back when I was like maybe 21. And sometimes us as men, we get caught up in this who can piss the furthest contest and competition or whatever. And we feel like if we take a knee or bow down to any form of disrespect and all of that, that we less of a man. You know, that old phrase, pick your battles wisely, choose them wisely. And, you know, if it ain't threatening your family, it ain't threatening you, it don't make no sense to even go back and forth with the shit. That's how I look at it now. Once again, y'all, this is the Gold's Gym setup, bench XRS 20. You can put pretty much as much weight as you want to put on here. I go up to like 365 or something like that on this, and it's still sturdy. I could crank it up on the highest level to do squats, still sturdy. So it's pretty good bench. So for those of you that's always asking, what kind of bench? Now you know what it is. Oh, we got a girl. Man, for those of you that came out to the grand opening of the Strength Cartel Gym and got to, you know, meet me for the first time, it was a pleasure and an honor to be able to shake a lot of you guys' hands, take pictures with you guys. And not only that, it was an honor to be able to watch someone that we both started around the same time, went from carrying shirts on his shoulder with no packaging to owning a legit supplement company, apparel line, and now a gym. My hat goes off to the little homie Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? Proud of that little dude. You know, he's a great leader. He got some great guys around him. His team is very smart and aggressive and respectful, you know, so it was a really great turnout. The food was amazing. The music was amazing. The gym was amazing. You know, me, my little brother, and my cousin, we rolled out there on our hogs and shit just to bring something different for this one, because normally he have lowriders out there, a couple muscle cars, so we brought the Harleys out there and everything. And you know, it was just an honor for him to set up a spot for the meet and greet for Mack Truck, and meet and greet for CT Fracture Pops and his whole squad. So it was amazing. For those of you that came out, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I met two of the coolest little kids. I had a good time trying to teach one of them how to actually do the pull down, cable pull downs to target the back arms. They were some little bitty dudes. They had a heart of a lion. You know, their dad was amazing. He was a great role model for them and shit. So it was fun. It was real fun. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I also got to bang out with a couple of supporters, some real big dudes, small dudes. You know, it was a good time. Hey, y'all, start attacking Mike Rashid DM and comments in his videos. We did a cold workout this weekend, a superset workout. I think me and Mike should put a collaboration segment together with different things in our lifestyle, not only with just working out. If y'all want to see that, go to Mike Rashid Instagram, go in his DM, request that shit. Go in his comments on this video, request that shit. Cause I think me and this dude could bring some amazing power into the universe on YouTube, showing you guys the lifestyle of two powerlifting bodybuilders, one boxer and a bodybuilder, both great dads. Yeah, entrepreneurs. Yeah, I think we'll be on to something. Getting hungry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm training on an empty stomach. I train on an empty stomach a lot. It might be true, it might not, but for my body, I feel like I could burn a whole lot of more calories with training on an empty. That's just me. And so when I'm done and I eat, I just dive into so much food to where that it balances itself out for me. That's just the way I do it. All that talking, I lost count of my sets. But I did say we just gonna do as many sets as we choose to do. So we ain't lacking. This is one of the channels that give you information in between each set. Beneficial information. Straight to the point information. And I know a lot of y'all probably looking like, damn, how you get your fucking front delt so big? I'll show y'all another time when we doing delts. We did shoulder videos on here, but we're gonna try to focus on a front shoulder video. This coming week, I'm not gonna be able to upload many garage buffing videos because I'm gonna be out the country. So I will be putting a lot of behind the scenes stuff on what's going on in the UK. Much time, man. 18 minutes. I guess I'm gonna call it a wrap. Call it a burrito. Did what I had to do. Now I gotta eat. I'm starving. I'm starving. So, what do you eat after this, Mac Truck? Pretty much anything I want. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna eat me rice, beans, chicken, cheese, burrito, and 2 outright bars, and drink some water. It's the People's Champ giving it to you, gun barrel straight. You know what it is, raw and uncut. I'll holler at you.